This is the 217 Recovery Podcast with Corey Winfield.
I don't know. Why would they sit there and watch us talk into microphones and look at each other and look at your faces that you give me sometimes?
And co-host Marnie Winfield.
In situations like that, if you take the time to weigh the pros and cons of your involvement in something, I think this is across the board with a lot of things in life. You know, does it make sense for me in my world?
It is the 5th of April, 2022. My name is Corey Winfield.
My name is Marnie Winfield.
And Tyrone Hatcher.
Tyrone Hatcher. It's the 217 Recovery Podcast. Special guest in it again. Thanks for being here, Tyrone. And Marnie, thank you for being here as well. Mm-hmm. Today is kind of a struggle for Mr. Winfield. Started out pretty good. And just kind of... just became difficult as the day went on. We'll get into that in just a minute. But Tyrone and Marnie, you guys know what happened yesterday. It was kind of a big day for 217 Recovery. Tyrone, you were a rock star, man. We did our outreach program community thing, which isn't really the official name of it. I came up with a name the other day, and I think it was like COAT. It's Community Outreach Awesome Program. I don't know, team. Yeah, team.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, you need an acronym for it, you know. Gotta be badass. But I couldn't make it badass because the stuff just wouldn't fit. Mm-hmm. But yeah, we went to the library in Traverse City, Michigan, and we talked to people. And Tyrone, you really did a good job at talking to people. I mean, you have a perfect resume. You know, yeah, should I go to apply at a grocery store, gas station, whatever? They'll look at it and go, yeah. But for doing community outreach for people and passing on information on how to get help, whether it be mental illness, whether it be just you need a phone, you know, you've been in those situations. If you need to go to treatment, okay, you know, you can make that happen too. But it's more about just life and how you can help people, you know, and how you can connect people to those programs, because a lot of people don't know about them. I mean, you didn't know about a lot of them.
Right.
And
I had somebody tell me.
Mm-hmm. And that's how we learn, you know, is we go through things. And that's why I think you're so important to the outreach team that we have. And, you know, a lot of people going to get resources. And we're not talking about just, go into treatment, because that's not for everybody. And that's not what everybody needs. But just being a part of that is pretty awesome, and watching you do your magic, and it was pretty cool, Marnie. I should have taken pictures and shown them.
Right.
But I don't know. It's kind of hard taking pictures of people like that. But at the same time, I could always blur them out. Mm-hmm. And technically, as long as you can take a picture when they're not looking at the camera, so like if they're not facing you and you can identify them, which is very suspect in court. But somebody be like, yeah, that's my mom. I knew exactly who that is. Well, you didn't see her face. Yeah, but I know that's her coat, and she's standing next to her car. Yeah, that's her. Well, I don't know. No, learned all that stuff in the radio, like taking pictures of people at concerts. You're just getting a picture of her booty. No, just can't get her face. Just saying. Them's the rules. No, how's everybody else doing? Like, how you doing, Tyrone?
Oh, I'm doing okay, Mr. Winfield. Just getting ready for tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow we have another place we're going to go to with our big old van.
Yeah.
That van's pretty sweet.
Yeah, it is.
It's got its own generator.
I heard all about it, and that it was a success, and give it a little bit, people to hear about it and know about it.
Well, yeah, I mean, we're not signing autographs for people. We're not out there, you know, giving stuff away. You know, I mean, people aren't going to run up to us. It's those people that you got to track down, and they're kind of looking at you that you're like, hey, you know, we're at this location for a reason.
Right. Yeah.
And, you know, you got to kind of, and yeah, it's not about, hey, we got 100 people out there today. No. And it's about helping that one or two that
needs it.
You know, they do come up, and it's different stuff for different people, you know, like when we say, hey, you got a phone? No. Why? Well, because, you know, and to be able to access the computer right there.
What about bike vouchers?
Yeah.
You have those there?
No.
Oh.
But stuff like that.
Yeah. I'm going to be, I'm taking notes right now.
Yeah. Yeah. And we found out the guy came up and was like, oh, sober living, and yeah, we should probably have that stuff. I can give you a phone number here, but yeah, like what are the options, like for all of them are in the area, which of course on our website, 217recovery.com, you go to sober living. It has every single one in Michigan, and they're all certified with the state. So that's a good thing. And make sure that if you're going to sober living, they are certified with the state.
Right.
Because Tyrone, what happens if they're not?
Oh, you get in trouble. Bad things happen.
Because there's a lot of rules that they don't have to follow. And, just the living situations. And Marty, you've had this state people come through and you got to keep things in order.
Right.
Yeah. They're very strict on a lot of safety and cleanliness. And I'm not talking about like white gloved, but making sure that it's a good and decent living environment. Nothing that's junky and falling apart.
Bed bugs and
none of that.
The tub falling through the bathroom. Stove doesn't work.
Yeah.
So what you got, Marnie? How are you?
Good. Yeah. No, I had meetings all afternoon, and it was a catch-up day, that's for sure. So those kind of wear you out.
Did you have a moment where you had to stop and calm yourself down?
I think every day I have challenges like that. I have house meetings on Tuesdays and Wednesdays with the homes that we have, and we talk about where people are at and try to get individuals motivated and be proud of themselves for staying clean.
That's a good way to motivate somebody who's in sober living.
Mostly it's identifying where they're at and what goals they might be working towards and what they've accomplished so far. And then, giving people credit for what they have done.
Yeah, did I do a good job of that, Tyrone?
Yes, you did.
Good answer.
Yeah.
That's what's up, you know what I'm saying?
No, but I found out when doing the sober living thing and going into a management role there, it was everybody is in a different spot. Seeing people come right in and like, okay, and seeing what they're at. You're right. What do they need? And what resources can I connect them with? It's different for everyone. And some people are, I don't want to say brighter, but in less of a fog, when they come in. And, I think that was an advantage for me. I did some jail time and then, was on alcohol tether. So I had 30 days before I went to treatment last time. So when I walked in, I was 30 days clean already, pretty much. So it was different than, going to detox and then getting out and then doing your 30 days because you only have so many days,
right,
in there. And Tyrone, you only had, 4 days, day and a half, 6 hours or something? Like you weren't in treatment very long at all.
No,
And so for you, it was like, boom, here you go,
In and out.
And you knew you didn't want to go back to Detroit. So
Right.
What made you stay up here? Like what made you go, yeah, I'm going to do sober living up here?
Oh, well, I was kind of in it's just that, just got tired, You have to move from a different location where you at sometime.
So you knew right away, okay, going back there, it's going to be the same stuff. And
Always have been.
were you nervous?
No, I wasn't nervous. Just ready to get out of there because I think I owed people money, and I wasn't about to pay them back.
Right? Yeah, we talked about that kind of earlier. Yeah, it's like those people that you bought enough stuff for them.
Yeah,
they can charge that one to the game, and
yeah, wipe the slate clean.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of nice to just leave them hanging. Really, if you think about it, because you're not going back.
No.
Hey man,
No.
I'm gonna square up and make it good with you so I can get some more.
No,
Nah.
Nope, I have too much going on now, Corey. Too much.
Somebody I know, was kind of doing that same thing, and they're like, "Well, yeah, but I got to pay this dude." I'm like, "No, you don't. It's the last dude you need to pay." You know, but it's like in his mind, I think somewhere he's like, "Well, I better keep that door open just in case. So when I get out, things don't go perfect or whatever. I can always call him, and he'll front me again, or we'll be straight with that." Yeah, don't pay those people. And if you're waiting, I'm going to wait to go to treatment so I can get some money and so I can make it go with my dealer before I go in. Write him a letter and say, "Sorry, bro. Like, sorry, friend."
And he understand.
Yeah. They're going to be like, "Well, we got enough out of that guy anyway." Yep. And they're not really your friend.
Oh, no.
No, they'll look at you and smile. "Hey, buddy, I got you, man. I'm here for you." Okay, ask him for $1,000. Oh, man, I can't. I know you got it. You got my $1,000. Give it back. It'll go a little different. And tell them, I need a surgery. Make up some excuse lie that you've told everybody else to get money to get those drugs. See if they come off it. And no, they won't.
Nope.
No, not your friend.
Sure not.
Like the liquor store or wherever I would go, and I would take back bottles, and I come $1 short. Sitting there shaking. She's just looking at me like, "We not take that today." I was like, "Well, I need that, and all the stuff that I've done for you, like, give you all my money, and I'm shaking, and I need that, and I don't want to have a stroke or whatever, have a seizure." Nope, not going to do it. "No, we don't take back bottles that many." I was like, "Well, damn it."
Yep.
She ended up giving it to me, but.
Yeah, she paid for it. She put it on her bill.
Yeah. It was like $1.10. Thanks. You're so kind. No, but I'm struggling today, and I'm in a lot of pain. Pancreatitis.
Strikes
back
again.
Oh my God, I'm so done with this. But it's just Satan. It is. Like, Marnie and I trying for child, and it's just such a
big day tomorrow.
It's a pain. Yeah. I got big day tomorrow, and just this week, and then boom, I started feeling it earlier, and I just thought I had to go number 2, and I didn't even think about it. I mean, it's been I thought once I had the gallbladder removed, it was going to be fine. Of course, that didn't work, and then other stuff with it, and like little gallstones are stuck everywhere, and there's little ducts or something, I don't know. And those, when I had that little thing in Grand Rapids, they kind of like went in and they opened the duct, with like a balloon type thing, and it made the gallstones fall out easier, I guess. But I still felt them when they fell out, and it was painful, but nothing like the full blown pancreatitis, which I'm experiencing right now. It feels like somebody punched you super hard in the stomach, and then that pain never goes away. So it's very uncomfortable. It's very painful. Makes me crabby. And I don't know if it's just the pain that's making me crabby, if it's this, I'm over this. And I thought I was over it. I thought this is good,
Until today, huh?
This will test your sobriety too. I mean, not that I want to go drink, but it wears on you and wears on you and wears on you. But I don't know. I can't give up. I'm going to have to go to the hospital. I'm going to do it after Friday because they'll keep me a week unless there's a different way. Maybe I can just go for tests, but I don't think so. I don't know. It sucks, man. I just wish they'd figure this out. But I think it's Satan trying to spoil my fun.
Oh, boy.
Spoil my good week. I got Jesus, and it's going to be okay.
There you go. Gotta be positive.
Yeah, so that's my thing. But there's another blog writer for 217 Recovery.
Yeah?
Yeah. Her name's Jill. She's the one who made the 217 Recovery clock.
All right.
Yep. And it was weird. This is weird because she asked us if we would take pictures because she made the clock. I think you've seen it, Tyrone. It's out there. And we have pictures of it too on all of our social media stuff. So check that out. It's on our website too. But it's a really cool clock, and it has a spot for all the coins. Okay. So if you're going to get your first year, or if you want your 12 years, you can put the coins in there. Well, she wanted us to take a picture of it with the coins in there, and I gave all my coins to like my mom and my sister and stuff like that. So I don't have any coins, and Marnie didn't have the coins. So we were like, damn it. And that was probably a month or so ago when she asked about that.
I have starting on like month 4. So I didn't get any when I was in rehab.
I put my first 3 in there, and then we could
and then I have 4 or 5. Yeah, I have all until the year. But so technically we could do it.
Yeah. But yeah, we should. But I did send her a message and told her, hey, sorry about that. We don't have the coins. And then she wrote me back the next day, and that's when I was like, hey, do you write? You know, because to have somebody in early recovery again, like she has, and it's like, that'd be good, you know, to give them an outlet, and also for people that, you know, read the blogs and stuff on our website. So I was like, yeah. I was like, you know, that's chill. And she's like, yeah, she does write. And then she told me, she's like, today is my 218th day clean. I was like, oh. I was like, so that means on day 217 is when I reached out to you to tell you that sorry about the coins, and do you write, you know? And that's some God stuff right there, man. Like, there's coincidences, and then there's just that kind of thing.
Yeah.
You know, on day 217, she's been sober 217 days, and I'm going to reach out to her on that day. Didn't know.
That calls for a 217 shirt.
Oh, yeah, she has some.
Oh, okay.
Calls for a 217 clock picture.
There you go.
With coins in it. So, yeah, we'll do that after the podcast, and we'll post it, and I'll send it to her. But, yeah, she's pretty excited about it. I'm pretty excited to have another blog writer, too, and just expand the team a little bit more. And, you know, Tyrone, I'm going to get your picture and your bio and pretty much your stuff on our website. I'm going to do the same thing with Justin. You know, it's time that we, you know, because yeah, we have the team. It's just we need to put it out there a little bit more, and, you know, show a little bit more about what we're really doing. And I think that'll help other people understand if they want to hate on us, or if they want to give us too much praise. You know, it's like, oh, this is what we do. And I'm excited about the future. It's just hurting today, though.
Yeah, we went to the library, showed a lot of promise, though. Mm-hmm. You had the elder guy. He wanted literature for his grandson.
Yeah.
And he wanted to see your picture. I gave him a flyer of Corey.
Oh, yeah?
He wanted to see Corey.
Famous, huh?
Yeah, Tyrone's there he is in the face. Corey. And I'm like, man, that doesn't work out so well sometimes. Like, somebody wants to see you. I was like, man. And there was like somebody standing in the way. So Tyrone comes, there he is right there, Tyrone said. I'm like, well, if this is going bad, then it's not going to be me who gets it. But it was pretty funny, though. But yeah, there's that. And he was just there at the library dropping a book off. And he just saw the 217 recovery van and was like, whoa, like recovery. I got a grandson that has a problem. Mm-hmm. You know, let me roll up in here and maybe see what this is about. Maybe get some info and can pass it along. And that's what we're there for. You know, it's like, hey, because not everybody that has a problem. And yeah, some people that are, you know, in a very difficult situation, they might come up, you know, and we can give them some options. And like the one guy we did talk to at the very end, he said he didn't have any options. He didn't have, there's nothing he can do and this and that. And I said, well, you know, what about if you go to detox, or, you know, let's start there. Let's start right now, because you're sleeping out in the cold. Let's go to, you know, detox. Oh, no, I'm not doing that. No,
not ready.
No, because in his mind, and I was there, to be without alcohol, you know, that's his life. That's what gets him through the day. So he thinks, when really it's just destroying his life. But your brain will tell you that's his comfort blanket. Right. You know, he can't leave it. You know, in his mind, that it blows his mind. Like, how can I leave that? But that's what addiction is. That's how it works. You know, and that's why it's so frustrating for people. I took a guy to treatment last week, and the wife, she's just had enough. had enough. And she reached out to me today too, and she asked if there was anything for family members, and I passed her along to a woman by the name of Nancy. Say, hey, this person, get a hold of this person. They might be able to talk with you and stuff. And of course, there's Al-Anon for some people, and there's groups. I'm sure you can get online and find some groups and stuff like that. But just to understand. And she had said she went to this one group, but to her, it felt more like they were saying, well, you can't blame the person who's addicted. You can't hold them accountable and this and that. And she's like, F that. Yeah, you can. And I just kind of told her, I'm not a big fan of people telling me what to think or what to say. And so I kind of understand where she's coming from, because she kind of just wants to be mad because she's hurt.
This was an Al-Anon meeting she went to?
No. No, it was a different group. But I don't know. It's just one of those things. Like, I get it. My mom, she was pissed. Your mom, I'm sure, was pissed too. But there's kind of stages for family members. And if you're really looking for that kind of help, get a hold of me or Marnie, and we can direct you to some of the right people. But I don't know. I wasn't in those shoes. My mom would be a good person to talk to. Maybe. I don't know. It's different for everybody too, and how people handle it. But just to know, like, it's frustrating. It's hard. And to have somebody that you can talk to about it, I think is huge. But we're there for those people too. We got to put that kind of stuff in the van. And, so when people do come up to us, we can be like, hey, look, here you go. And I'm not going to tell you, don't be mad at them or don't hold them accountable or do hold them. I'm not going to tell you what to do with your life at all, or how to feel or how not to feel. You can call them an asshole every day if you want. It's on you, man. But it might not be the most productive thing.
Right.
But again, maybe it is. Maybe calling your son an asshole is what gets him to realize he needs help. I don't know. And that's the thing about telling people what to do, what to say, or whatever. But yeah, it's good to be able to give back. And Tyrone, you're so good at the outreach thing, man. Like, I really hope we take this up 10 notches. And
it's coming along.
Yeah, because
I think you will. And just think about it. The weather's going to get nicer. So the van will be more approachable.
Hot dogs.
There was an ice cream truck around our apartment complex today.
Was there?
Talk about jumping the gun on spring.
Well, northern Michigan, when it hits 50.
I don't know, but I heard that music and I was getting out of my car after work and I'm like, you got to be kidding me. Like, wow. Okay, hey. I guess spring is here.
Yeah. Oh, you can eat ice cream anytime. Well, not me, but not today anyway.
Not today.
But yeah, we will, and it will get better. But I was telling Tyrone earlier, like, there's a grant that I saw, and I was like, oh yeah, and it was just saying, like, start, helping people. It pretty much just kind of the stuff that we're doing, but it said by people with lived experience, people who went through it. And there's a lot of organizations that do good, and that's awesome. But I don't know how many organizations are really started by people like us, like full-fledged people like us. And then there's people like us that are hiring people, and there's people like us that are, running the operation, not just like, oh, well, this happened to so-and-so, or, this is a job for me. I leave at 5:00 and I'm done. I'll see you Monday morning. Like for us, that's not how it works. We're getting messages, calls all the time. I know you, Tyrone, your phone's always blown up. Yeah.
Yesterday at 5:00, he was ready to go.
It's like, hey man, let's shut this Hope van down.
But you had 5 people you had to talk to.
Yeah, Tyrone was out there. It's cold, and that's where we ran into the guy who was like, nah, not an option. It's like, well, it is an option. It's just not today. And I told him, I was like, well, maybe in a couple months. You never know. When it'll all come together, and
Right.
enough's enough, and hopefully the alcohol doesn't fry his brain even more, because the stuff that alcohol does to your brain is not good.
Sure, you're right.
You know, I mean, all the drugs are bad too, yes, but it's crazy what it does. I mean, it makes you not you anymore, and
Yep, strips you away.
because you think about it, like, hey, you can drink, but you have to live in a dumpster.
Huh.
Or you can come over here in this nice, comfortable bed with heat and everything. Oh, wait, that's not an option for you? Oh, okay. All right, well, have a good day. You know, like, what normal person, and I say normal, I mean, like, mentally, like, checked in. What? No, not, I mean, it's just crazy. I mean, I'm sure you might have a person who loves dumpsters. I don't know. So I'm not going to say 100% of them, but if you took, like, somebody who, you know, just in their normal state of mind and said, here's your options, they're not going to choose the dumpster.
Oh,
With the alcohol. They're like, F that. I'm going to go in the bed, you know, heat. I don't know. It's just know there's help out there. And, you know, we are helping families and of people who are addicted as well. And if you want to talk, or, you know, there's like a room in there in the van. So it's like, you're like, hey, I want to talk, but I don't want to put my stuff out there. You know, we all have different stories. We can all help in different ways. And that's what makes it pretty cool too. I don't know. My pancreatitis is hurting. It's so weird to say, because it's like, I know it's my pancreas, but then when it's inflamed or whatever, that's when they call it pancreatitis. If you go to the hospital, they will not let you leave.
oh.
And there's something on Friday that I have to do for my lovely wife, because I love her so much. And I think she would beat me. I tell you what she did one time, Tyrone. She put this olive in a salad. And I saw the olives and I was like, oh, these don't have pits in them, do they? And she said, no, honey, they don't. Chomp away really hard. And I said, okay. And I broke a whole tooth. I just had that done yesterday, replaced, sort of.
And you can probably guess what part of that is true of the story. He bit into an olive that had a pit in it. There was no conversation about.
Was it real
And I
olive?
said, these don't have pits in
yeah.
everything. You're like, no. I'm like, oh, yes, they do. And broke my tooth. Like a filling, it cracked.
It's probably going anyway.
No, it wasn't. It was a good one.
There you go.
The dentist even said, oh, man.
I know.
whoever
I knew I
did
liked him.
Whoever did this did a great job. I was like, I know. Shout out to Bill Ligon, Dallas Street Dental, Fort Smith, Arkansas. Good dentist. Does great work. But no match for olive pits. The thing that sucks most about this pancreatitis crap, like, I don't even want to eat anything right now. So I'm good on that. But it's just, I'm not supposed to drink anything either. And that sucks because I'm always thirsty, especially at night and when I'm talking. I just had to take a drink and then it just hurts it more.
You should just drink plain water.
I didn't see any in the fridge.
There's tons in the fridge.
That's what's up, you know what I'm saying?
I didn't hear that, but
You think about that, Tyrone?
Man, shit.
We need some more sound effects. That's what we'll do. I'm just gonna sit in here and just let you start talking, and we'll record those. But no, thanks a lot for listening. Check out Jill's blog. Sure she'll have some posted soon.
what's it called?
I called it something. I asked her if she wanted to change the name of it because I'm sure she does. I think it was like, I don't remember. No, that wasn't the name of it. It was Jill's
Yeah, I don't like
Journey. Jill's Journey.
whatever it is that
Recovery.
you started with is not what she probably wants to call it.
Right. That's why I was like, hey, yeah. Because I told her, I was like, here's how to do pictures on there and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, yeah, if you want to change the name, or I don't think I said if you want to change the name. I said, and yeah, let me know if you have any questions or whatever you want to call your thing. I call that Jill's Journey and Recovery or something like that. Well, just because I wanted
Sounds like a child's book.
I know. But I wanted her to know, like, hey, this one's for you, you know, so like she'd see it, and that's fine. Oh, my stomach. But I'm just saying, thanks for listening.
All right, catch everybody later.
Yeah, thanks. Good night, everybody.
Thanks for listening to the 217 Recovery Podcast. Be on the lookout for a big old van in northern Michigan. To find out where it will be, check the app or 217recovery.com. Oh, you recorded that? Oh. Boy, Corey, that's a big old van.